position for Shopify Rebellion coming through on this map is pretty defense-sided. They've almost got 3 Sentinels. The stopping power coming out from this composition will be everything. The utility coming through should help them bolster and stop Cloud9. Now, they're starting on the attack. A lot of utility, and this is the A site clear. We've seen this from Cloud9 multiple times, especially on pistols. They're okay with giving it up.
Yeah, that's true. But it's a good post plant now. The smoke to try and get them past the trap here over towards that flank coming in. But again, look at the time being purchased. Benita all too aware. Gonna have heard that smoke. Oh, just looked away, but whips back in time. Benita, quick to it. Good work. First pick found. That's a 5-play advantage to the 4. Bob somehow prized them out. 2 kills, though. KP, Laurie gone. Mel dives in head first, and Saunders dead. And it's Benita, the one who started this so well now. Has to somehow find some brilliance, and it's not going to happen. The retakes again are key. The pistol round stats are continuing in the same direction. Bob might be able to... Oh, the horn's well timed. But it can't make much of it. Quickly dealt with the wall, at least. There is an option to go forward. The C's towards the site. Anything, the very last piece of utility, the paranoia sent forward. Going to catch a couple, but there's Jezikins towards the site. That's 1. No trade, though. Benita still gets to keep the life. So a 4v4. This is not as smooth as it was last time. Not getting the same success here. And Alma giving them that little bit more protection, a little bit of sustain. Cat gonna get some chip damage, but somehow turns on the dime and gets the follow-up. Cat is destroying them. Flurry just about gets some damage done from Sewer. We're waiting on Flatful to make the peak. Did not get it to halfway. Cloud9 still doing the damage. The time may be a factor. Oh. My eyes towards this. Nothing that's been put into place, but there's Bob. Finally shows the hand. Takes down Benita. And the horn to make this post plant so annoying, and actually doesn't reveal as much as they would have wanted. But still, the numbers are pretty favorable here. That 4-player advantage to the 3. Still some util on Laurie. Tucked the hell in, though. Does not want any of this. Maybe a pop flash could be great. No, just steps out, and Bob's got the punish. Flowerful next on the chopping block here, but the 2 players now working together. They have to be good on this one. Cat again, huge pickup, and now KP in the back lines gets overwhelmed, and the hero rifle is more than enough. The first pick from Mel was fantastic, and this may be close, but it is going to be a success. 40 seconds, and they're readdressing Garage. Now Bob's still here. Plenty of util. Prowler, Horn, Seize. Does step away for a second, and the spray is good for 2. That's a rifle to be picked up, though, and a flash out. That's going to note the player, expects to push on long, reads the play really well. 10 HP, though, does have to relent a little bit. Can't take this alone, but the paranoia tees up Jazikins. And Laurie, the player who picked up the Vandal, may still have a chance of this. That spike being where it is in only 15 seconds, though, it's looking very unlikely.
10 seconds left.
Ain't shells even gonna make this job even more difficult.
This round makes it even better, right? There's the wall going up as well. A little bit more of a cubby to play with. Probably going to come in. So far, so good. No lurk. Just got deleted. And the res is going to come out, though. Sonder back on the feet. The paranoia finds no one. The double stack towards hell, and away we go. Sonder plucks Jezikins out of the air, but it's Mel on the drop who's got it. Straight Batmaning down, finding KP and Sonder, and all this is just devastating. Flowerful and Benita spammed through on the smoke, and Benny a mile away. They know she'll be in that lurk. Gonna find Alexis, but the follow-up is not gonna happen, and once again, Cloud9 white on these retakes are something. Give it some sort of viability. Gonna send Boombot in. And quite standard look so far. Should be good for the plant. KP does get out with their life as well. Caught by the paranoia eventually, but it's Flowerful to find Cat. So, as it stands, first pick achieved, and you've still got Saunders' ult, right? That's in the back pocket, and it is so valuable here.
Yeah, and Benita's also finding beautiful timing on this late seed lurk as well. Jazikins, showstopper online now.
Yeah, almost neutralizing. Benita's position is huge. Yeah. This could be everything. Let's see if the timing's right. Gonna find 1, but it's probably in the meantime finding 2. And again, the retake works out.
Down. It's just been the post plants now. I'll be interested to see if Sonder uses this showstopper early to get in, or if she holds onto it for the post. She pops it.
The clear, though. Oh, I thought Bob could have been so valuable in that position, but great work from Laurie to keep head on the shoulders. All goes up towards CT. Plant should be coming in. We've done enough so far to at least get this down at a 4v4.
Spike
Bob
planted.
gone as well. That makes it a little bit trickier without that horn coming back in. Oh, and great shot from Sunder. Quick trade for Mel, so it's not completely out of the woods just yet. They'll wait for that next springboard point, but KP getting a little aggressive towards CT. And Alexis again, right there, clearing out towards Hell. Looks towards CT, gets KP. And now the 1v1. Just about dipping away. Laurie, I don't think got affected by the... Cat needs to get out of there. Makes it towards side. The flash to follow. Does actually turn it somewhat, but the trades for Jazzykins. Now, the next layer of this isn't there, though. Mel gets freedom towards long.
Holding on to that drill. Spike should be able to go down. Oh, it's just a
Now,
misdirect.
Going for the double pump back towards C. Catch him off. Oh, Alexis. Timing actually wasn't bad, but Laurie
30
better.
seconds left.
So it looks like it's on Mel. Mel's still on the side, but they're going to slip through Garage and they're going to filter through CT.
Here.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Jazzy wants to get in here, but punished by Laurie. Great read. Bold play, but the Seeker's going to make it difficult for Mel. 14 seconds. It's going to be the B plant. Yeah, they both note the players. The Seeker's so telling at this point. And now the post plant surely favorable. We do have two of the heavy hitters, though. Bob and Mel. Operator's still in play, though, for Bob. Going to be tricky to bring that to bear, but we'll find out what they can do with this. The shot looked it was on the money, but Mel going to find one at the back of the side. That's Apple gone down 2v2. Benny outdoes Bob. And now Mel left in the 1v2. Wants to try and get some pressure building towards this A connector. Finds one, spots out potentially this. Thunder looking to clear. Bob's going to have to give away the game here. Gets freedom. Surprisingly, thought could be punished on the cross back out, but no. And just slips away towards CT. Probably the right call here. They don't quite have the firepower to deal with, but they have identified at least that hero rifle. Sunder. Oh, wow. Okay, Mel. Not going to be loving that one, but brilliant timing for them.
So much info. Bob sending over that information over to her squad, but only rifle on the board. Waiting for Jazzykins' flank, but bit of a whiff. They're just looking for damage at this point. Benita's not gonna let that happen, though.
Player standing.
Backline Benny. Just always on the punish. Does lose the rifle. Bob would love to keep hold of this, but...
Inkling, game senses definitely tingling there, and Shopify Rebellion are gonna apply this B pressure once again. Look how spread out they are, though. This positioning for Benita, she gets punished. Katsumi sniffs her out. And this is going to change course for Shopify. They want to look towards this A-link. They know if they just plant here, they're just going to get flanked.
Yeah, and you can see them hitting the brakes for a second, and that's what they needed, just a kick back. Now, the trade is going to happen, though. Cat there quick to it, or quick enough, should I say, to be able to deal with the pressure building in Garage. And there's the control again, though. More information being found. That intention towards A looking a little more likely, but I wonder if they go there. They do. Spike now on the way.
KP, she's got res.
There it is. 3v3.
Yeah, but they're so paranoid about this A site not being clear. They decide to beeline it back. Oh, the sound cue. They heard Katsumi.
30 seconds.
They ain't acting like it, Potter. And that's still going to be a frag picked up. Sonda goes down. A quick trade out, though. So Laurie's going to keep this back on level footing. And it looked like Cloud9 were really considering it being this A piece. Now, this is be quite telling here. Laurie finds the info on one. Does not note Mel. But by this point, what does it matter? Laurie should be tempered in this, but no, wants to work off the flash. Fake flash to give them the angle. Swings in and gets punished. Now, KP has to get called back into action here. Can't go for that late flank around maybe middle. They identify where KP is quick enough, though. Timing is everything, and they're running low on seconds, and KP needs to play this cool, calm, and collected, and that's not looking cool, calm.
Or the side of Cloud9, you can see that they're going back to what's worked. Alexis is going to hold her ground towards this A-link, holding on to that fault line. You can see that Mel is trying to get that contact, figure out exactly where Alexis should push that out, and she's good for the shot. Beautiful stuff. Spike is down. Saunders left wondering what to do here.
Can I get that back? Yes, you can. All right. But this wasn't just one, right? You noted that Mel there was doing a whole lot of pressure, building that up, but you do have a double operator, kind of a double glass cannon, almost. At this point, Benita's gonna punish Bob. I don't know how the hell that happened. The turn. Sonda, I don't know what sensitivity you're on to be able to make that 180 in that time, but you made it count now. Quick on the chase, so I wonder if Jazzykins just runs for it. No, they absolutely do not. They are trying to play this one patiently, or maybe just try and note any of the audio cues. They're not going to hear any of this. Benita's secured them the A site, so Spike's going to go down. Mel and Alexis still have those ults. Alexis going to give themselves the way forward here, and able to break the walls quick enough. Benita waiting on the other side.
And Jazzykins has a nice positioning with the flank. Breach ultimate's already going to go out.
Mel.
They need to buy
You're
Jazzy
not gonna do
time.
this. You're not gonna do this, Mel. Oh my God, Mel! You drop out and send them to hell, and now Laurie is sweating bullets. Mel and Alexis still making this look possible. 30 HP and a dream. One flash to hand. It's not even a real one. Turns it, gets them off the spike for a second. It must be nice to be able to play Haven and be like, it's actually just a 2-site map, so feels pretty good. Seek's gonna force. Oh, come on!
Ouch.
Come on! How? How are they doing this? CLOUD9, come on! It's not even a fair fight. You got a free pick on long. You got all that info through Garage, and all right, good answer back from Benny. It's not done yet, right? It's not cooked yet. And Bob, gonna try and rat it out in the corner. Still
So
feeling
much
the
value.
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud9 have been getting a lot of value out of this corner in window. That dog hasn't cleared it in multiple rounds. But Flowerful... Oh, this timing is going to be so crucial. Oh, she sees her!
Great work. Really heads up play, learning from those past punishments, but there's still 2 players here to try and clear. 2 to swing from Garage and 1 towards long, but the angle's great for Jet. Yep, there it is. Notepad out. Ready to go. We'll see how this goes down. As said, though, a read and a half. Whether they know it or not as it stands. Proceeding as expected, they are going towards that C site, and the only thing really there is that, and it's dealt with. A
Yeah,
deeper
but this
hold
is-
towards CT, and that's it.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting retake, though, Lauren. Look at the minimap. 4 members of Shopify on the quick flank. 2 are going to be coming through towards C. Cloud9 have made the read. They're pushing into spawn, though.
Okay, so Mel's gone down, so that's the Garage presence lost, and now there's a weird little wrap coming in towards that connector from B to C, and there's a fight won by Cat. Now, they've kind of exchanged positions, but Bob's the one to find Benny, and now he looked towards the plant. And it is going to be just one. Laurie left in a 1v4. Nothing is...
Once the scoreline is almost getting to this point,
Yeah.
it's like
It feels
pick
like you
your
always
poison.
have to. Yeah, there's no good outcome really in this, unless you're able to convert this round. Then fantastic outcome. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Sunder has been sent to bed. Cat patiently waiting on the other side to try to get a little aggressive, try and find something, so find some value for them, but finds nothing. Flowerful's been waiting though. Only 1 more shot to play with, and the Headhunter decides to dip away from this. And it is going to come down to Laurie with... Does have the dog to invest? It just has a little look and at times. Well, trades it out, and A is looking very much available.
Should be available indeed. Flowerful might try to have an answer for it. You can see that she wanted to, but with that much utility coming her way, she decides she's going to try her luck towards the heaven. KP almost finds somewhat of a timing, but Mel, it's been the story of Cloud9. They are so aware.
Last player standing.
This is
It absolutely is. And KP, she's going to try to probably use her wall early so that they can keep 3 members of Shopify towards this A site, bolster the defense. But man, Jazzykins, she's already found an opening. The
great
trade
trade
is
though
there.
for Laurie. That's critical to this one. You can see the exchange of utility happening, but success found for Mel towards the B site. So now the map's looking a little bit divided, and an upgrade as well. Laurie now trying to readdress this B site. Has support from Benita on the other side, but already you can note the players are now just pouring up. They know that there's already 1 player in. That's going to be Mel. Prowler's going to know Benita, but Mel could be vulnerable. No, the smoke's there. Lovely systematic approach in Cat. Thought she had an upgrade. Absolutely not. It's hot garbage, but that's great. Benita, I thought that was Benita's every day of the week, but apparently not. Bob just bet on trying to make some sort of specific plays to try and navigate past having a lighter purchase. It is somewhat of an active A stack. You have 3 players posted up towards this. TP out towards CT if needed. Flowerful. And Bob on the exploration with some stunning shots from Sunder. A chance now found. Let's see if they can keep their composure now, though, Potter.
Yeah, that's huge for Sonder to find 2 with the Guardian. Bob has been real patient towards this long C, though. listening and just biding her time. Bonita with this judge has been deadly on ascent, but
Oh,
the
timing!
timing! Oh my god!
My heart's actually broken at this. No. That's devastating.
seconds left.
And Bob
Find you.
takes down KP, who was the player towards CT. And this can shatter you. Everything looking so on the cards, and then it just falls away in the split second. And now into the post plant. The dreaded post plant, the thing that makes Cloud9 White so strong as well. You're going to have Bob towards backside, 2 players sitting safe for the plant on towards long. And even if they clear this, the trade feels inevitable. Pulls the trigger on the first, Bob on for 3. And now the 4th looking likely. No, Laurie denies. A tap on the spike and the upgrade in hand. Tapping away, did so much damage initially, but now you're being toyed with. Now you're being played with.
Enemy remaining.
The TP, the shot and a half. Laurie is doing everything she possibly can. She's giving a hot.
It is Bob right now, completely punishing. Jazzykins in there, finds a 1. Laurie's quick to trade.
Laurie's going to do everything, and you can't say she hasn't tried to fight for this one. Tooth and nail. Try to grip onto this game. And a 1-for-1 trade out, you lose the raises on either side. But again, remember the purchase is not good for Shopify Rebellion. You've got the Bulldog coming out, 2 Bulldogs, a Spectre. Laurie has to be the hero. I'm trying to reaffirm this information. The wall goes up towards Sewer, and that's at least 2 rifles heard, so Bonita starts to work. This could all be a ruse. This could all be a trap. But Bonita's timing's good. That's 1 spotted. The spray's not good enough. Gap picks it up, and now the rest of the map is open. It's Flowerful. The Bulldog to hand bites down on 1. Mel's gone. Dodges the paranoia. Slips back to a deeper position. Still trying to do everything, but it's falling through their fingers as we speak. Laurie and KP hit the rotation at the right time, though. KP there early, and maybe a little unawares. Gets punished. It's all down to 1. The uncompromising dominance of Cloud9 White has been resounding, but Laurie is an unbeliever. Will not relent. 30 more seconds, and the spike is down along. It's on Laurie to save this side. You can see the paranoia building, and it's all on Bob on the other. The operator, and Laurie slips away, and there's hope still for Laurie.
For
Every
7
round.
more rounds.
Yeah, you go again, and it is a tireless task if you want to try and pull this one back, but aggression seems to be the name of the game, but it all comes down towards C-Long potentially. And Bonita was the one who was
She's
heartbroken.
back. She's back in that corner, and she's got the judge again.
And this time more active on the angle. They've got to be aware of something here, right? They've got to check this, they've got to clear this.
Oh,
Bonita is going to be praying, calling, screaming for support. 42 HP, and she feels brave enough, bold enough to go back for more. Finally traded out, but it's a 1-for-1. Is that enough of a success for either side as it stands?
Fair trade, fair trade. Cloud9 are going to be happy with that one, certainly. They're regrouping back towards this A main. They don't have any control. Now, this line of sight for Flowerful, this is going to be huge. Oh, she does do a little bit of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, she definitely hit Katsumi, but she got forced off the angle.
But Laurie is finding it. Mel goes down, and now they can focus towards that A contact that they just noted off the back of Flowerful. That was a Prowler and the Omen spotted, so it's got to be pretty convincing. But again, that post plant has been devastating the timing for Flowerful. Oh, so close. And somehow Sonda still gets... I'm getting nervous. It ain't over yet, because Mel has popped toward to force and looking confident. Bounds towards B, but the wall's going to deny any further progress quickly. Not expecting it, but it's Jazzykins up and over the top. Looks for more. Bucky to hand, and KP's got to respect it. The smoke could be downfall as well. An operator found. Okay, that's a big upgrade here. Spike planted too. Sonda gonna pop the ult. Alexis now on red alert. What do they do with this one? Alexis waiting patiently. Gonna let them pass on the first. KP gonna be noted as Bob is scat. It's an all combination of Cloud9 White. Their average is always excellent, and you just can expect no less from this incredible side, becoming the Verizon Game Changers champions here.